All right, it's Bekah from the Hot Morning Show with Bekah and Mike D. We're getting very excited. Jagged Little Pill, the musical, is coming to PPAC January 17th through the 22nd. Starring in Jagged Little Pill, the musical, it is Lauren Chanel. Hey, Lauren, thanks so much for coming on with me.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So, Jagged Little Pill was an album that I grew up with. It's an album that I absolutely love. But the musical, obviously, a little bit different. So, for those who don't know about it, Lauren, I mean, nobody knows it better than you. Tell us all about it.
Yes. So this musical is inspired by Alanis Morissette hit 1995 album, Jagged Little Pill. It is not a bio story because I know that is a question that we get a lot. It's not. She did not want that. But it still follows that same like pain, healing, emotional ride as she does throughout her songs. It tells her story by following a family of four called the Healy family, which I am a part of. I play Frankie, and we each have our individual real life situations that are very relatable. If it's not relatable to you, you know of someone, you think of somebody instantly, and it takes you on a hell of a ride.
I'm ready to go on a hell of a ride. And you mentioned
Yes.
the album. Obviously, because I'm not going to assume your age, Lauren, but I'm just going to go ahead and take a guess that you might not have been around when that album first came out. So
I wasn't even a thought.
I was thinking that. So was it, had you been familiar with the music before auditioning and then getting the part, or was this all new to you?
This was completely new to me. There's a whole different generation to me. I did not, I didn't even know of Alanis Morissette at all until the show. So I specifically looked at this album. I watched her music videos and things like that, and was like, wow. In my brain, I'm like, this is way before her time. Like, what? I would literally, I just said this on this last interview. I would be blasting You Wanna Know till this day if I had a breakup like that. Like her songs are really relatable to my generation, in my opinion.
It's really crazy that you say that because it's so that music, while it came out so long ago, it's so relevant to so many things today. And it stood the test of time. What's your favorite part about playing Frankie?
My favorite part about Frankie is I well what's neat about her that I can say is that every time I step foot in Frankie, it gives me a boost of like, I'm that girl. like she's the most outspoken individual that I have ever met. She speaks her mind. I'm not necessarily caring about how you take or how you're gonna handle that or receive that. She's just kind of like, this is how I feel, this is important to me. And I need you to hear me when I say this. And me as a person, I'm working on that, speaking my mind unapologetically. But Frankie here has that down to a T. So I think that's pretty neat about her, and just being able to tell the story as an African American person in a predominantly white household, white area. I think for an audience to have to forcefully or willingly sit back and having to watch that story unfold is pretty cool.
I'm excited about it. January 17th through the 22nd. So yeah, there is a lot of heavy subject matter throughout the play. Like we said, and through the musical, it is relatable. You weave in the songs in and out, and as they sort of relate to what's happening. So has you as a cast, how do you guys sort of have fun, and when the subject matter is tough, how do you come down from all of that behind the scenes?
Yes. So we do this method called tap in, tap out. So like, you'll find someone and you'll be like, "You ready? You got this." We're stepping into this like an addiction scene or sexual assault scene. Like, are you good? I'm good. You're straight. Okay, cool. Then we'll go into it. Then at the end, some people, you may have to cry it out for a minute. And then some person will check in and be like, "Hey, you good? Yeah, I just needed to get that out." Or it's just like, "Hey, and we're done." Whew, okay, let's be relieved. But I think especially going through it all the time, it kind of you get in a pattern of stepping in, stepping out naturally eventually.
Tap in, tap out. I feel like a lot of us need a little something like that.
Right.
And So obviously a lot of these songs are just so iconic. How do you feel about us singing the songs back to you guys as you guys are singing it on the stage? Because I feel like I'm gonna need to like belt out a uninvited or ironic or like you ought to know. Are you guys okay with the audience singing back to you?
Audience sings along all the time. Audience is in a true concert. It's hilarious to me. Yeah, every time like we have a moment where we're looking out, all you do, you get some head nods, you get maybe some fist pumps, and you get sing along. Cause that's yeah, all the above.
Because I'm here.
Knock yourself
I
out.
can't wait. I'm so excited
Right.
about this because I am like I said, I am an Alanis Morissette fan. I've never been able to see her live, so I feel like this is a great way to experience her music, but in a different interpretation of it. Uh, Lauren, did I lose you for a second?
You did. I'm back. I don't
You're
know
back.
what happened.
Oh, that's okay. It's all good. We tapped in and tapped out. I think that that's what we just did.
Yes, we just tapped in, tapped out.
Lauren, what else do you want people to know about Jagged Little Pill, the musical coming to PPAC?
Yes, coming, guys. Be prepared. Be emotionally open, available. Like I said, it hits you in real life times. It's basically us holding a mirror, and you're watching a realistic playback, and just hold on, put on your seatbelt, and enjoy the freaking ride.
And get ready to tap in and tap out. Lauren
Get
Chanel
ready. Tap in.
plays Frankie on Jagged Little Pill, the musical, coming to Providence January 17th through the 22nd. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.